I'm here with my friend Jim. Jim, what are we doing today?
We're trading some stuff.
Yeah, I'm giving Jim 1,700 CDs for a stack of Conan comics. I was ready to clear them out. You happy with a bunch of CDs, Jim?
Yes.
What do you do with CDs?
I eat them.
No, he has a website, compactdiscount.com.
Yep.
He sells cheap CDs. If you're ever looking for cheap CDs, let's look in the back here.
Mention Sean and I'll
He'll give you a discount.
yeah,
Or a
I'll
curse.
send you something extra.
Yeah, so yeah. The whole back seat is filled with CDs. And the trunk is filled. So yeah, 1,700 CDs for what, 150 Conan comics? I think I'm happy with that trade. Honestly, I'm trying to get rid of the CDs right now because I want to expand and put more comics in the shop. So it's more of a space thing. And I appreciate my friend Jim. I'm hoping he makes at least $5 on them.
That's about right.
All right, thanks, Jim. I appreciate you. Deal. Deal.
It's a deal.
Trying to finish pricing out the rest of these boxes. I have 5 more long boxes to go. I'm hoping to get a couple done today, and then hopefully by the weekend I get those done. My friend Jim, as you saw, he traded me this box of Conan books we're going to go look through in a minute. And he picked up a box of games for me, some loose cards, this actual full box of trading cards, which is really good. These are going to do really well for me. Some Star Wars metal figures from the early 90s. Those are actually pretty cool. I think we sold some right away. And a whole bunch of VHS tapes. I keep telling him, if you see VHS tapes, hook them up for me. So he's been finding a whole bunch for me for a good price. I think we picked up a good couple hundred maybe. Oh, and some cars. But let me show you the kind of aftermath of our trade. So down here, I had a ton of boxes of CDs. Just way too many. I've only been selling maybe like $20 worth a week. So I decided to clear it out. Hey, Billy.
Hey, how are you?
You want to say hi? I'm just showing the aftermath of yesterday. Look at what Billy bought me.
Hey, everybody.
This is amazing. Wow, that is so cool. Do you know when this came out?
No, because this was just in their offices of Mad Magazine.
So this was actually
This is
in
on
the
the wall.
publisher. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So it's just a whole bunch of little Sergio Aragonis thing. Oh, and it's on like a thick...
It was just hung up in the offices.
Yeah.
With all the covers that they made, like collages. I only have 3 of them.
That's
for
amazing.
Every decade. Yeah, it's in Anyone Comics if you want to see them.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, sir. I
Here's
appreciate
the
it.
cup that we left in the car for you.
Oh, yeah. And Billy had a Supergirl cup for me. I have one little gift for you, too. Just nothing too exciting, but just a little old Shea Stadium postcard.
Oh, that's dope, dude. This will go great on my collection.
Yeah. It's, I think it's probably from the... Actually, I don't know. I was thinking it might be from the 60s, but it actually might be a little bit newer.
No, it's probably 80s because how beautiful it is.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It'll go together
Yeah.
with my tattoo from the World's Fair. Home Queen's home.
Yeah. Amazing.
Oh, man, we're some big nerds.
Okay, as I was saying back here, I got rid of all the CDs that were on this shelf. These boxes are just empty. I'm going to reuse them for DVDs and maybe put VHS in these boxes. I cleared out that whole shelf, and I had like a whole pile right here I cleared up. So this shelf I'm going to use for graphic novels. I'm going to take the record boxes, and I'm going to slide them all the way down here. I might put some more like records I still have on the floor. I might put some just like underneath there. And then... in the front here, there should be room for 7 rows of comic boxes. So I think right here, I'm just going to put all the Spider-Man comics right in the front. So that's the goal for today. Okay, let's go through the box of Conan books. Basically, it was 150 comics and comic magazines for 1,700 CDs. Financially, I think Jim got a much better deal, but a bunch of these are ones I needed, so I'm really happy to get these. Main thing was I'm just trying to clear out the space. Conan the Adventurer, number 5. Conan the Barbarian Scarlet Sword, number 1. That's one of those late 90s ones. Frank Miller's Ronin. There's a couple of non-Conan ones mixed in here. Thor 475. Conan 200. And then I think there's a couple of the higher number ones, which are the ones I'm really excited to get. Conan Saga 88. Number 73. 74. I think some of these I needed. 72. 71. Savage Sword of Conan 204. Conan Saga 70. Conan Saga 85. These have got some great covers. Conan Saga 86. Conan Adventures number 7. Conan Saga 80. Conan Saga 84. Conan the Barbarian 230. 229. Conan Saga 90. Number 92. Conan the Barbarian number 1. This is from the late 90s series, which is cool. Conan the Barbarian Return of Starm number 1. Conan Classic number 3. Conan the Arena number 2. Conan the Barbarian number 2. That's I'm not sure. It kind of looks like a Simon Beasley cover. I'm not sure. Conan number 4. Conan 3. Conan 3 from that series. What number is this? Number 3 from that series. Another Ronin. Oh, this is the big one. I'm actually really excited. I've been looking for this issue for years. So the very last issue of Conan, number 275. This one's like a $20 to $40 issue. So I was actually happy to see that one. That's one I was really excited to find. The other one I was looking for was a McFarlane one, but that one wasn't here. 239. 237. I gotta double check every time I see a newsstand. I didn't want to double check see if it's a Mark Jewelers. 236. 271. So even these other higher numbers have a bit of value. Oh, that one is a duplicate. Spine's a little messed up. I'm gonna pull that one out for the shop. I do have to get these all sorted into my collection. I'm sure there's a bunch more duplicates. 269. But all these high number ones, I'm actually really happy to see these. 267. Not in the best shape. Like this one, the cover is ripped off. 266. But some of them are in pretty okay shape. 262. 263. 273. That's nice. I wonder if 274 is in there. It'd be cool to get the whole end of the run, because those are the ones I think I'm missing. The New York Post Batman Jim Lee issue. That one has a little bit of value, although it's not in the best shape, so that one's actually not worth too much. Spider-Man 1 from the movie. Conan the Adventurer number 1. It's like a fun foil cover. Conan 8. Conan 2. A She issue. She number 4. Conan the Adventurer 12. Thor 478. Conan number 1. Conan the King number 35. Conan number 10. Conan number 11. Conan. Trying to see what artist this is. This is kind of a cool looking cover. So, first issue of Conan. Conan the Adventurer 14. Number 4. Number 5. Conan the King, number 50. Let's look through some more of the magazines. Savage Sword Conan 208. 127. Love these painted covers on these. These are amazing. Conan 193. Is that Conan number 5? Conan number 6. Savage Sword of Conan 234. Number 211. 206. 207. Conan the Savage number 8. Oh yeah, these look great. Savage Sword of Conan 235. 199. 203. 226. 227. Savage Sword 15, nice lower number, that's cool. Another one of these Spider-Man comics. I wonder if this has any value, just being from the movie. Savage Sword of Conan 43. Uh, 32. Number 50, that one's a little bit rough. 222. Another Ronin issue. 225, 224, 223, 231. Conan the Savage, number 7. I don't know if these were new or reprints. Oh, art looks amazing, though. I'll have to look into that. Conan the Savage, number 6. Conan Saga, number 3. Love the covers. Barry Windsor Smith. Did he do interiors, too? Not sure on that. Well, maybe. Kind of looks like his style. Yeah, I think it is. Those are beautiful. Number 3. Savage Sword of Conan, 233. 220. 215. 272. Another higher number. Not in the best shape, but still happy to have it. Conan Saga, 89. Conan the Savage, number 9. 2 copies of that. I'll pull out one to sell. I'll put that one out. Coverless book. Savage Sword of Conan, 192. Nice underwater issue. 191. 166. Conan versus Man of Iron. All right, not sure what that is. Sounds interesting. Savage Sword of Conan, number 190. Conan the Savage, number 10. Savage Sword of Conan, 119. Savage Sword of Conan, 164. One earlier issue of Conan, number 55. Conan the Savage, number 2. King Conan, number 3. Conan, 113. Red Sonja, the Scavenger Hunt, number 1. Conan, 199. Conan Scarlet Sword, number 2. Conan the Barbarian, number 2. Conan versus Rune, number 1. It's a Barry Windsor Smith, yeah. Barry Windsor Smith. Conan Adventurer, number 8. Conan, 230. 211. Conan 9. Number 13. King Conan, number 19. Conan Annual, number 8. Conan 249. It's a really nice Arthur Adams cover. Conan 260. King Conan, number 1. The Dark Horse series of Conan, number 15. Beautiful painted cover. Conan 198. 197. 202. 203. 205. 194. 195. Conan the Adventurer, number 3. Number 11. Number 10. Number 9. Conan 245. 240. King Conan, number 2. Zen Intergalactic Ninja, number 1. And Lady Death Swimsuit Special, number 1, which is a wraparound cover. So yeah, really happy with that trade. That's a nice little box of comics. I'm probably going to keep at least half of them. But I got to sort them all out. Okay, let's restructure these boxes so we can get that done. I think for now I'm just going to stack all the boxes on the floor. Yeah, I'm just going to stack them on the floor until I can get this organized. Actually, I'm going to sweep up the floor first. It's so dusty. I've had so much CDs piled up right here for the longest time that it's like a big mess. Sweep that up a little bit. Clean it up. Get the dustpan.
space for more. Alternating tunes and tales behind the swinging door. Stacks of comics all the way. Music plays through every day. Sean keeps the rhythm true. PopFuzz vibe in every hue. Shelves are getting tight, fill in every space. Albums from the old and new, a smile on Sean's face. Posters line the walls, heroes from the past. PopFuzz is a haven where the magic lasts. Stacks of comics all the way. Music plays through every day. Sean keeps the rhythm true. PopFuzz vibe in every hue. Posters line the walls, heroes from the past. PopFuzz is a haven where the magic lasts. Stacks of comics all the way. Music plays through every day. Sean keeps the rhythm true. PopFuzz vibe in every hue.
Okay, I cleared out the front. That should be enough room for probably about 7 boxes of comics. All the records are now pushed back. And then I have an empty half shelf there, which I might start putting maybe DVDs, kind of the same way I have the video games stacked up. Because the video games do sell, people do pull them out. So maybe if I have boxes like this marked like horror or sci-fi and just have them piled up that way, the DVDs will still sell. DVDs are selling pretty good for me, but they're not like my highest seller. And I have a whole shelf over here dedicated, which I feel like if I got all these like $3 cheaper DVDs into boxes underneath here, and then I turn this into just a sticker wall, the stickers will sell better than the DVDs. If you look over here, I put all these Hot Wheels up here, but I'm down to 4 or 5 stickers. If you've watched my other channel, there was at some point where I'll have this whole area overflowing with stickers. So stickers sell well for us. So I'm thinking I might just turn, for the Christmas season, this whole wall into an extra large sticker wall, and then have the cheaper DVDs just sorted by genre underneath here. I think that makes the most sense for me right now. Okay, let's move some Spider-Man boxes to the front. Okay, over in the front here, we have 5 boxes of just Spider-Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna move, no, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually. I'm gonna move those fronts because half our sales are Spider-Man. So I want those in the front, and then if there's room, I'll add a 7th box because I have a lot of extra Spider-Man underneath. But yeah, let's move these to where the records were. All right, one more Spider-Man. Okay, I moved the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, which means how many more can we fit? 1, it's 3 more, I think. So I'm actually going to add 3 newer ones. Just make this all Spider-Man right there. And then the 6 spots I move here, I'm just going to make them new because I want to do like I have 1 box for Avengers, but I want to do a separate Iron Man box, maybe a separate Thor box, and add a few more. I think I want to add another Archie box because I have a ton of Archies to price out, and add just a few more sections. And then my goal also is at this end to clear out some of this stuff and just have more comic box. I'm trying to add a lot more comics to the shop because I've had a lot more people coming in looking for comics. Okay, so for the comics in the shop, I get 11 by 8 by 8 boxes. Basically, I want them short enough that you can see the comic title on top. And so I'm going to show you how I tape them up. So I take it like this. I don't fold these flaps in. That's normally what you do if you're going to use it as a shipping box. What I do is I fold this part in first. Okay, so I take this. All right, tape it twice like this. Tape it once down the middle and hold it together. Okay, and then I take the flaps and I put them on the bottom of the box. 1, 2 times like that. So I do that so that, I mean, it's still strong on the corners, but so that when the comics are inside, they don't have anything that they catch on. I just want them to be able to slide back and forth. And then I tape the edges down to strengthen the box. Two pieces on each corner. Then I tape it twice down like this, then across to hold it together well. On the corners. Okay, so that's how it's strong. That's how I do it. I add a good amount of tape just because I want the corners and everything to be as strong as possible, because they're going to take a lot of abuse as hundreds of people a month dig through them. So yeah. All right, I'm going to put these all together, then I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, so I made 3 boxes. I filled the space. So I think those 3 boxes I'm going to try to fill with Spider-Man comics. And then over here, the Spider-Man boxes I moved, I got 6 empty boxes I just made up. That I'm not 100% sure what I want to fill it up with, but I'm going to try to get these all filled up in the next couple of days. All right, I think that's it for now. But hopefully next time you see the shop, I'll have a lot more comic books out for sale.
Hey, it's Jason in Atlanta. I went yesterday to Dave's Comics and Collectibles here, just south of the airport. I've been there a couple of times since I moved here. At least one of those times I came back with a stack so big that I couldn't even make a video. I thought this was going to be way too long. But even though I got a huge stack this time, I'm going to try it. So let's move kind of quickly here. A1, this is an anthology book. I think it used to be on like Atomica Publishing. These are, I guess they put out some on Epic, the Marvel label. So I got some of those. An Albedo, which is, you know, sometimes pretty rough. to read some of the stuff. This is, you know, this is where Usagi Yojimbo got his start, but the other stuff is a little weird. But there's also a Matt Howarth comic in it, and he did the cover for this one, so that's cool. I finished that whole first volume of Astro City, so now I'm putting together the second one, and I think this leaves only like one or two that I don't have now. Barbaric, number 3 from that first volume. I found my other Buck Rogers, so now I think I have the entire Buck Rogers adaptation. Damn Them All, I heard an interview with Cy Spurrier, the creator, and he sounded cool, and this sounded like a cool book, so I want to try that out. A nice Gladstone reprint of Tales from the Crypt, number 2. The last Echolands that I needed, number 6. The last ElfQuest Siege at Blue Mountains that I needed, 6 and 7. This is a great place. A lot of times it's been picked through, but they've got so much stuff that it's a great place to just fill in holes in your collection. Not in perfect shape, but it's nice to have Fraggle Rock number 1. I love that show as a kid. And I think this takes me down to maybe 1 or so Gideon Falls that I don't have. I got a whole handful of these for $1 a piece. Here's another one. I heard an interview with the creator, and it sounded really good. So I got number 1 and 2 of Good Asian. Another low number Gru. I don't want to necessarily get all of them, but the lower the number, sure, I'll get it. Those are fine if they're cheap. So this is number 12. I haven't read it yet, but I somehow ended up with The Further Adventures of Indiana Jones number 1. And, you know, I don't know if it'll be good or not, but let's give it a chance with number 2 as well. And then they had the magazine version of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, which I think is the same as the color comic, except, you know, black and white versions. It's not like the nice black and white Curtis versions. It looks like it's the same ones that were ultimately used for the comics, so it doesn't have all the cool shading and extra ink work that you'd normally see. Another Johnny Nemo magazine, in case I like the number 1 that I already have. And another handful of Commandees. This time I got number 12, number 15, number 29, and number 39. These are in at least slightly better shape than the ones I got at Dragon Con. Legion of Superheroes 298, which has the first appearance of Amethyst in a preview. And I guess it's something that's actually, I did read the maxi series of Amethyst fairly recently, and they even make reference to something that happened in the preview. So it's kind of essential reading if you're into Amethyst. A Man-Thing that I didn't have from the second volume, second not as good volume, but still, I love Man-Thing, so I might as well get as many as possible, number 4. A Marvel Age Annual. I know 1 is like worth something for some reason. I have 2 and 3, and this is number 4, which it turns out is the first appearance of Damage Control. And then for my Marvel Comics Presents collection I'm working on, a couple more of the Weapon X run, numbers 79 and 83, the Barry Windsor Smith drawn part. Masters of the Universe 2. Now this one's in really bad shape with an ugly like sticker up here. But to have 1 and 2, that's pretty damn cool. I read number 1 of The Me You Love in the Dark and really dug it. So I got 2 more of those. I think it's only like a 4-issue thing. And this is 2 and 4. So I think I'm only missing number 3. And not that I needed it, but they had it for $1. So I mean, I got the that last issue of the New Mutants in its first pressing, I think, first printing. So yeah, sure. And then A 7 to Eternity, I didn't already have, number 15. Comics are falling. You know, you're probably seeing them back here. You're seeing comics falling. You're going, oh, don't ruin the comics, Jason. They'll be okay. They'll be okay. They weren't that great to start with. I have Plastic Man 1 and 2, that Kyle Baker run. And so here's 3. Like grabbing the old Spider-Woman, especially the sort of lower ones. Here's number 12. Thundercats 24, because I've started to get some of these, and I didn't realize it at the time, but this is the last issue, which are sometimes tricky to get, so I'm glad I got one of those. Vigilante number 1, the first time I guess he appears with DC. And then Warlord number 3, because I've got Warlord number 1 and number 2 now. And that is it. That was pretty damn fast, I think. Oh, this is a long video. But thank you for joining me. Thank you for looking at my comics. And thank you for indulging my, my problem that I have with getting comics. I can't stop. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.